Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing Grover today, a character I've neglected for a pretty damn long time because he's one of the healers that I feel a little bit less comfortable with in comparison to practically every single other one. He's on par with Pip on like the level of I'm not that good with him for healing. For damage, I'm fine, just like with Pip. For damage, I'm fine, but when it comes to healing, I usually do pretty badly. So, obviously today, we're going to be doing damage. He did get his crippling throw changed, and that's what we're going to be trying out. And I wasn't originally even going to cover it because I didn't think it was that big of a thing, but a lot of you guys sent in requests for me to do it. I had a couple people who are new to the channel recently ask me how to send in requests for me to play something, like I had a form or something, but I don't. I just want to clarify this. There's no way to directly send in a request to me other than just by typing it in the comments or sending me like something on Twitter telling me you want me to cover a certain character. And I had a couple people in the comments of a couple of videos recently and on Twitter ask me to play Grover with his new crippling throw buff, Deep Roots. His actual right click wasn't changed. As far as I know, that's still the same. He just got the legendary cards changed, which is obviously in turn a buff to that ability. So instead of now rooting one person, it roots for 1 second, but it actually bounces between people like a Grok right click, but I think the range on it is quite small. There's no real way to increase it as far as I know. We're obviously going to be matching that up with a loadout. It's one I've never tried before, and I honestly have no idea how well this is going to go, but we have chop down, reducing the cooldown by 3 seconds, which makes it a 4 second, 1 second cripple, which is kind of ridiculous, especially if you're chaining it. That's crazy to have on a 4 second cooldown. We then also have the card that reduces the cooldown even more if we get an elimination, so I'm hoping that I'm just going to be able to spam the shit out of our crippling throw, but honestly, again, don't know how well this is going to work. And we have another card in here, which is actually the whole reason I was like, you know what, I actually kind of have to do this. It's a card that makes you heal when you hit your right click, and I'm unsure if that's also going to trigger on the bounces, because if it does, then Chopper is ridiculous. This card will be crazy if that triggers on each person you chain it with, because say you hit 3 people, you're going to heal for 600 on it. Obviously, if it only counts on 1, even if it just heals once for hitting somebody, a 200 heal every 4 seconds is pretty nice, especially considering we can reduce those cooldowns even more with eliminations. But if it does indeed chain, it's actually going to be kind of crazy strong. Stonekeep's a pretty good map for Grover. I've got the nerf weapon. I recently opened 2 nerf chests. I got the one for Lex and the one for Grover. I honestly don't know how this looks. I've not really seen anybody with it. We've got the frosty skin to go along with it, which doesn't have leaves. There was a period when it did have, and I had people telling me that it was meant to, when as far as I remember, it definitely wasn't, and it looks like it is now back to having no leaves. On the list of like people that I play in Paladins regularly, Grover's probably in like the bottom 5. I think I could safely say that. I don't really find myself picking him all that much. I have him level 12 just so I have all of his legendary cards. We've got a Genos, a Strix, a Nando, and a Cassie. Pretty good team for Siege Stonekeep. Pepe SH just said hi FrostFangs, so shout out to the Nando. He's got all the challenges done, the ninja title. I see him rocking it. We've got a Pip on their side as well as a Genos. They have dual healers as well. Khan as their tank, so 2 healers tank. Then they have Leanne versus Cassie, and I guess Strix versus their Sky. The only difference is we have 2 damages and they have a flanker. Pretty standard stuff. Usually in this scenario, I'd recommend Ferocity or obviously Efflorescence or Rampant Blooming if you want to go for healing or damage. I've never found myself needing to pick this. I'm honestly not sure how it's going to go. This is the loadout. I love the art for all of Grover's stuff. I feel like these 3 and this one actually, they all look really, really cool. He has some of the best card art in my opinion. So let's just go for it. These 2 hero filler cards, the main loadouts are based around this. I'm honestly not sure if this triggers. I have no clue. Adrenaline Chop Down are obviously going to be good because that's like a 4 second ability. It seems like it goes on cooldown after it chains though, because if I hit right click here, you'll see it takes a little while before it initially goes. It doesn't seem like it goes straight when I throw it, so that's a little bit strange. Let's just, I guess, see how it ends up working out. This is the weapon. There's no special sound effects for it. Let me hit F9 to get my ping and stuff up. I like the fact that he doesn't have leaves now, so there's actually a little bit of a gameplay advantage. Am I going to be aggressive, or do I sit back and be aggressive, like passive aggressive? Are we playing passive aggressive or full aggressive? I don't know. Let's see if we can chain it. There we go, 400. Nice. We can get a couple hits on her. That actually worked really well. Let's chain you as well. She's in there. I think she's stuck. Yeah, she was stuck for a second. Where's she gone? Do we F in? Let's F in. What's popping? How you doing? She's dead. She's dead. I actually like this. I actually like being able to cripple people. That's kind of cool. There we go. He's stuck. Let's maybe see if we can get to the side of him. He's nearly gone. Let's get the Genos instead. That didn't seem to chain there. I don't understand what happened. That didn't seem to chain. That was a little bit weird. It doesn't seem like it's chaining it. I don't know. I'm going to ult here just to stay alive, and this way I can also counter a Pip ult. He ulted way too late for his stuff to do anything. There we go. He's gone. What's poppin', Sky? There we go. I'm actually somehow still alive here. How you doing, Pip? What's poppin', my good sir? Why am I being this aggressive? I don't know. I think I'm dead. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a shit play from me. I don't know if it's maybe just because the range might be really, really small, but I don't feel like I'm getting the chain effect from the legendary card. I'm definitely getting the root, that's for sure, but it doesn't actually actually seem like it's doing the chain effect. Maybe that's just, like I said, me not noticing it. It did just chain there, so yeah, I guess it is doing it. It just seems to have a really short range on it. What are you trying to do, Sky? Oh, shit. Oh, that's a Sky ult. We killed the Sky. Is he going to die for it? No, he's not. He's still good. Can I get in and heal you, please? There we go. I'm not doing a great job on healing. I'm mainly focusing on damage, and I guess team assistance is what I'd call it. There we go. Just managed to secure that kill. It's surprisingly useful being able to hold somebody down for like a whole second. Like, he just has to sit there and take a battering, and it obviously denies any sort of movement he can do to get out of it unless he gets CC immunity. He just has to sit there and accept the cripple, which is really nice. Obviously, resilience counters this kind of heavily, but that isn't a card many people will pick up to counter this. I heavily doubt you'll see anyone picking it up to counter Deep Roots because it's quite an uncommon card and not many people play against it. But now your right click doesn't just slow somebody, you actually completely stop them from being able to move. Although the range on that is really small, they really do have to be quite close together for that to trigger and like root multiple people. It actually really does have to be very close. If there's any distance between the two people, they don't seem to get rooted. The chain is very small. The loadout's working really well though. I'm spamming the living crap out of it, that's for sure. Every single time I'm fighting somebody, I'm able to just throw it. There we go, we rooted two of them. It worked. There's a Q. I'm going to die if I don't get away. That was a shit play. There's the stun. We managed to stun him. That's not a stun, that's a root. I'm really bad with words today. Oh my god, am I going to die like this? No, there's the root. Sure, I rooted two of them. Couple things I want to try and point out before we get into the next round. It does actually seem like the damage changed as well. It doesn't say this in the legendary card, and I actually wasn't expecting it to, but if I hit one person with it, the 400 also bounces between them. So I can deal 1200 damage with a right click. That's really, really strong. So the fact that it chains damage is kind of surprising. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it to do that. I thought it was just going to chain the root. I didn't actually think it would chain the 400 damage that you deal with your right click. But what it doesn't seem like it's doing is chaining card effects. So it doesn't seem like I'm getting 200 heal per enemy I hit with it, even though it's bouncing with the damage and the cripple. It doesn't seem like I'm getting the 200 heal, which makes me think I also wouldn't be getting the bonus movement speed that is a card that you can have when you land your right click. So General said, how about Court? Fernando said, I have 75% in my deck. So Nando doesn't need it because he's applying a shit ton of Court whenever he hits someone with a fireball. Cassie's asking me to have it. Cassie has it in her loadout too. So Nando, Cassie, and Strix all have Court. I don't really feel like I need it. I don't feel like their healing's been too annoying, so I don't really feel like I need Cauterize all that much, but I will get it some point later in this match. I just wanted to get Kronos first so I could spam my stuff more. There we go. We chain the damage. I can't tell if it's chaining the heal as well. There's not really a way for me to tell. It doesn't seem like it is, but it could be, and I might just not be noticing it. I'm honestly not sure. Let's go this way. Q, and then see if we can kill the Sky. What's popping there? Root. Strix. Killer. Oh my god. It makes shots for your teammates a hell of a lot easier to actually land. There's 400. He's just stuck there until he activates that. Let's go up here. That was a bad play, but we got us stuck up there. That kind of worked. He's gone. Genos's heals really aren't too crazy. I just did an achievement, healed for 150k. There's no way I've healed for 150k. The actual fuck? Why did I just get that achievement? There we go. Let's just get the chain. There we go. Yeah, it's definitely only triggering once. Oh, we're all chickened. We're all chickened. That was bad. So yeah, I think the heal's triggering once. I can't say 100%. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments, but I don't feel like it's triggering multiple times, so I don't know if it makes sense to have it in the loadout. It is still nice to get 200 heal because we are using it a lot, but I don't know if it makes sense. There we go. Let's just kill her. I really wish my left click registered there because for some reason she didn't take any damage from it. Let's get out of our chicken form. What's popping, Leanne? Let's go up here. Let's go for Q. Oh shit, I actually managed to get up here safely. I didn't think that would work. I still died because I placed myself badly, but I didn't think I'd actually be able to get up there. Obviously, if it was triggering multiple people, it would be a lot stronger, but it's still pretty strong, even just for that 200 heal. Can we go and finish her off? Where you at? There we go. I'm playing Damage Grover right now so aggressively, and it's actually kind of working. Let's see if I get the heal. There's the right click. I only saw one big plus on the left there, so I am 90% sure that it's only triggering once. I forget how tiny the bloody range is on my Q. I always forget it's tiny unless you buff it. Maybe I should change out Chopper for a card that increases our healing ability, because right now I'm full damage, obviously. That's kind of the point of the video, but if I was playing this seriously, I would definitely buff my Q or my F and then get rid of the card that's the self heal because I don't really feel like it's worth it. We are securing a lot of kills for the team when I cripple people. Another interesting thing that would be good to know is if it actually like triggers Cauterize or not. I don't think it does, but it could for all I know. I'm honestly not sure, and I want you guys in the comments, those of you guys that play a lot of Grover, to let me know. Does it trigger Cauterize? Does it trigger the self heal multiple times? Just let me know. If you play Grover all the time and you know if it triggers Cauterize and you know if it triggers Life Rip and stuff, I'd love to know. I don't think it counts as a weapon attack because I have no reason to believe that it does. I guess it could be because it says throw an axe and your basic attack is just called Throwing Axe, so maybe it counts. I don't know. We've gone and got Cauterize anyway, just because my team could do with it, but I think I might change Chopper out. I love having Adrenaline and Chop Down. These two cards are definitely things you want to rock if you're picking this legendary card for sure, but I feel like I could maybe change some cards out, change something out for Chopper, because the 200 heals is nice, but it definitely isn't worth having 4 points of your loadout go into it, at least in my opinion. But yeah, if it did trigger multiple times, you'd for sure want it in there, because you'd be healing for like 400, 600 per hit, and that's a lot more than 200. Let's get a cripple on him. Damage-wise, I'm doing fine. I'm just not doing great on heals, which is kind of the General's job, I guess, because he's more of a healer than Grover is, I suppose. Let's try and kill him, maybe. There we go. Strix managed to finish him off. Hello, Sky. Don't know why you think this is a good idea. I can probably kill her. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Just as I say I can probably kill her, I'm like taking a shit ton of damage. Let's pop down here and Q. My god, the range is so small before anything happens. I forget Grover really doesn't have a massive range on his healing stuff. I also hate the fact that Sky's thing goes through shields. I don't remember it being like that, but I guess it does. Taking quite a bit of damage here, but I'm trying to stay on the point. He's rooted. Let's F up here. What's popping? We got the high ground now. He's gone. There's a Q. Didn't reach the generals because I don't have that increased range. He's rooted. Can we kill him? There we go. Nice. Help the Strix secure that. Let's stay on here to make sure that they don't go ahead and get 1 point to win the round, because we don't want this to go 2-3. Let's see if we can stay on here and maybe provide some healing to the team. They have a lot of Cauterize. They have 3 tier 3, so I'm not having a fun time here. There's 500 for you, my good sir. Obviously, you want to try and get these long range stuff as Grover. Let's get a root on you, maybe. Oh, shit, Sky. I've only got 11 deaths to 30 eliminations. Like, my stats are pretty good. I want to F this way. I think that was the card that lets us reset it. When we're below 15%, that might have been what just saved me there. I'm not sure. I think it was on cooldown, so I think that's what it was. How did she get out of that so quickly? Holy shit, they have 3 resiliences? What the fuck? Why? I'm ulting. I don't want my team to die here. How did the Genos not survive? I have no clue. We kept him alive, and there's the Pip ult. Their Pip has been very, very good with the timing of that. My god, as soon as like a Nando ult ends, or my ult ends, he times it perfectly, and then we all die. They have played very, very well. I gotta give them mad respect. They have played a very, very good game of Paladins so far, and I feel like they have been an actual challenge, and I don't feel like they really deserve to lose, to be honest. I feel like we deserve to lose. I killed the Sky. I died for it, but I killed the Sky. Cassie's going in with an ult. Strix is there too. Are they both going to die to that? No, Strix is, though. That's GG. Genos is ulting. They dodged it. That's a defeat. I feel like they deserve to win that, quite honestly. Don't feel like I deserve a win there. Their team played very, very well. Pip has gone ahead and got a top play. He did very well. He placed his ults in very, very good times to wipe us out and get a very, very strong push. I don't know what this even is. He's killing a Genos who for some reason is in that corner. I don't know why he ran in there. He then ults all 3 of us who are positioned together and manages to get around the corner to kill me, and I think it was the Strix. Yeah. Alright, so I didn't have top damage. I wasn't expecting to, but I did have 3rd top damage. That's not bad for a Grover. So we had 90k damage, 35k healing. Their Pip did very well, like I said, 110k damage, 45k healing. Their Genos healed for a ton. Our Genos didn't do that well, if I think about it. He didn't do all that great in comparison. Their Khan did pretty good, 63k. Our Nando did better, I'd say that for sure. Their Sky was pretty annoying, although damage-wise, I had 15k more than her, which surprises me. I also had 10k more damage than a Leanne. Like, the 3 people on their team that play well were for sure Genos, Pip, and Khan, and also Sky was kind of annoying, but the Leanne I actually didn't really notice all that much. They had a ton of resilience, which really did counter what I was trying to do there for sure. Our Strix did pretty good damage-wise. Our Cassie did okay damage-wise, but she had less than me. Not really anything else that I should point out. We're going to do another game. We're going to do like a TDM or an Onslaught or something that isn't too long, because I don't want this video to go on forever. Where the hell is Grover? Am I just blind? He's there. I'm going to change Loadout though. We're going to get rid of Chopper and we're going to add something else in. So we got rid of Chopper. We added Verdant Expanse. We added that tier 2 because I felt like my Blossoms range was tiny. Don't feel like I need my cooldown on this reduced anymore. It felt like it was like 2 seconds between when I was able to throw them, so I don't really feel like I need to level that anymore. Overgrowth did save us, so I'll leave that, and we've also put 2 more points into Bark Skin, so we have 2,525, so we have an extra 225 health on that. I feel like that makes way more sense. So game number 2, TDM Trade District. I have no idea how well we'll do on this one, but I feel pretty comfortable because that first game went pretty well. We had 3rd top damage, which I'm more than happy for the first game of Grover I've played in months. Looks like we're going to have a Kinessa, a Charlene, a Zin, and a Leanne, and I think somebody called me out in the lobby. Indeed, he did. Angelo, 2006, 2003. Played with him before, recognize the name. Shout outs to him. He always seems to be playing at the same time as me, apparently. We're going up against an Eevee, another Nessa, a Cassie, a Vivian, and a Strix. Oh my god, Nessa and Strix are going to be horrible to deal with. I'll try and have some form of counterplay where I try and guess where they're going to be and maybe deal some 750 hits. We'll have to see how it goes. But I do feel like this is something that you could indeed pick and do well with if you were going up against a team with a lot of movement. Like, this will deny the shit out of Eevee. It'll also deny Cassie's role. We won't deny anything on Vivian champion because she doesn't have movement. It should also deny Nessa's F. So this is pretty good if you're going up against a team with a lot of movement, but I feel like in most scenarios you're probably going to be better off picking a different legendary card than this one. This one feels like it's quite specialized. Hello, Eevee. This is literally what I was talking about. We can hold her there. She can go into her ice block, I think, as soon as she's out of it and deny some damage. Let's deny her. There we go. Holy shit. That actually worked. The only annoying thing is the fact that obviously when you're not hitting somebody at a range, you're not really getting much damage. You're dealing like 350. Also, Eevee gets screwed right there. Hello, Strix. Can I kill you? He's so low. Holy shit. Thank you, Zin. You managed to help me out there. This is surprisingly strong. She's stuck. Is she a bot? I don't even know if she sees me. Thank you, Charlene. This definitely helps teammates way more than it kind of helps you. I feel like I'm providing a lot of value to my teammates, whereas to myself, I'm not really helping out all that much. It isn't too hard to hit stuff as Grover, but if you're playing a Charlene, you're kind of able to secure stuff for him. There we go. She's stuck. Let's just kill her. There we go. What's popping? I wasn't able to land that. Well, my team is just doing really, really well right now. What's popping, enemy team? I think the Eevee also messaged me in chat. That was a super delayed reaction, but I think the Eevee just said hi, FrostFangs, or something like that. Yeah, she did. Shoutouts to Eevee as well. The other annoying thing is your accuracy also goes down whenever you're in the air or anything, so if you can't really jump around if you want to be accurate, let's go in and be aggressive. What's popping, Nessa? Oh my god, both of the snipers hitting me at the same time. Nice. Let's get more Kronos. Hopefully I don't die. No, we're good. Hello, Cassie. I can't do anything to kill you because you got CC immunity and I can't root you down. Hello, enemy team. Chuck the root. Holy shit, we rooted both of them and also secured that kill. How you doing, my good sir? What's popping? I'd actually say this is kind of a hard counter to characters like Eevee. Like, as soon as she's rooted, she has a very, very hard time staying alive because she can't really do much. Let's just let her sit there. Can we get out of range here? We killed her. We traded. The Cassie killed me. The best scenario for this is a scenario where you're up against like 3 flankers. You'll probably do really, really well. What's popping, my guy? He definitely wasn't expecting me to be aggressive there. It's 30-30 right now. It's pretty damn close. Where's this Eevee gone? She's just flying around. She just go over there. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, sure. Let's see if we can get a right click. That didn't work. I don't want to die. I'm ulting. That was a bad decision. I'm still going to die or not. No, we're good. We're good. I just self-healed for like 3,000 or something silly. That landed. I actually got a kill and then also hit somebody else. I do have to say, though, I feel like without the loadout, this probably wouldn't be anywhere near as good. The reason this feels so strong right now for me is because it has such a small cooldown. I feel like if I had a different loadout, I wouldn't be enjoying this anywhere as much. It's just because, like I said, it has basically no cooldown. Can I pull myself back on the map? Oh my god, it was on like that bullshit 0-second cooldown. Should have been able to yoink myself back on there. That's a shame. I don't want to lose this. Can we not lose this, please, team? Why is everybody playing so aggressively on basically no health? Did we just lose? We did. God damn it. I feel like that should have been a victory. That should have been a bloody tie. That whole game was basically even the whole way through. At least we got top play. I'll classify that as a draw. They got the win, but we got the top place. So there we go. That's a draw in my books. Let's see what this even is. I think it's just the Leanne going ahead and going ham. I was really setting up plays for her there. Come on. I made this Strix super low. I helped with the Eevee. I mean, she did just kind of kill that Cassie on her own, but none of that was all her. She was just finishing off people on low health, which is actually kind of what you need on TDM. So thank you, Leanne. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and check the stats in this one. We had best support, but we weren't competing with anybody, so that's to be expected. Gotham Z just went ahead and called me out in the chat. I recognize the name. I also recognize the name Tuaregos or Tuaregos. I don't know how to say his name. I recognize both of them though, so shout out to those two. Zin underperformed, but everybody else had between 20 and 30k, so everybody basically did the same. That was a very, very even match. I didn't do that well on damage, and I was like 8k off the top person, but I also had 8k healing to kind of make up for that. There's not really anything to call out at all here, so I guess that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I absolutely would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this one in the comments section down below. I feel like this buff has made it more viable. I feel like it's a little bit under average for me as a legendary card. If they made the range bigger, it would go up to slightly above average, and if they made the cards trigger, I'd say it's pretty damn good. So that's my opinion. Love to hear yours. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see me do next, and as always, stay frosty. That's the most appropriate outro I've ever made because we're playing as a motherfucking snow tree. Snow tree? Is that a word? That sounds weird.